Okay guys, this is just a quick tutorial on how to use Advanced Installer to make a basic installer for an application or a theme or whatever you'd like to install. It's available at advancedinstaller.com. It's freeware. For basic projects you got unlimited use. It's got 30 days trial of the advanced features, so it's best to use the basic and not try and use the advanced features because it'll stamp that it was made with trial edition and things like that. Okay, let's get started. For this tutorial I've grabbed a program, RealTemp. Due to it basically can run anywhere, so it's easier to make an installer for. Okay, I made an output directory, just a folder. You can have this in documents or anywhere like that. Just project information like the name of the product, the maker of the company. This is Advanced Installer. As you can see, it's got quite a lot of stuff, so we're going to start with a just a basic, which is pretty much what it lets you do. Some features that you might try and turn on while making the installer, you'll get a dialog saying that it's part of the 30-day trial. So first we're going to get project name, so application name is RealTemp and company is Tech Power Up, so we'll put that there. Leave the file version as is. I'll show you how to update that without getting the warning dialog. We want to add where is it? I think it's the README product URL. Tech Power Up RealTemp. We'll add that for technical support. Oops, wrong one. Contact is okay. Now we've got pretty much most of the details there filled out. This section here is basically to register with Windows Installer, so you'll get it in the control panel. You go Start Menu, Control Panel, Programs and Features. It'll be displayed there, so you can uninstall, disable, repair, modify. Okay, that there's to select your icon. So now we'll go to desktop. There's the icon. We'll select that, so that'll be the icon. Okay, so we're in the product information section. Here you can set install parameters. Again, things like setting run as administrator. Some of these features here available in the higher up versions. We want a 32-bit package, though the app runs on 64-bit. You can select a in the higher up versions you can make a mixed package, 32, 64-bit. So we want it to install in the program files. There's program files. Manufacturer's name, so that'll be Tech Power Up Ltd, and product name, which will be RealTemp, and application shortcut folder. These are just parameters for the installer, so it'll be programs, menus folder, product name. Okay, So now that we've covered that section, upgrades, if you want to build upgrade packages, launch conditions, if you want to set prerequisites, basically it'll fail if it's not, say, if it's XP and it doesn't work on XP, you can set it so it doesn't work on XP, so it won't install. Things like internet browsers, runtime libraries you can set. Do note that, again, unless you've got the full version, some of these are only on 30-day trial. Okay, now we're going to go to files and folders. Application folder, this is your application folder. Shortcuts, to set files for program files, or which is the 32-bit, so if it's installed on a 64-bit machine, that'll be the x86 program files. But if you want it to install program files on 64, that's what that one's for. That's for Windows volume, start menu, desktop, favorites, documents, send to, that's basically your right click context menu for the send to items, administrative, application data, that's app data like local, roaming, your temp directories, common, that's your program data directory, local, that's again in the app data section. Oh no, that one's the common files in the program directory. And then you've got your other ones. So let's get started. So we've got application folder. So I'm going to right click on that, and then go add folder, because all the contents I've already got on my desktop. So I'm going to select this folder. It's going to add the files. Okay, so we've got all the files there. Application shortcut folder. You can set a desktop link there, or you can just click desktop, click shortcut, new shortcut, application folder. Oops, that's made that directory, hasn't it? Real time, rename. Okay, so we got that real time. So let's go desktop, create shortcut, real temp exe. Okay, here you can set arguments for the shortcut, etc, etc. You can set icon, it'll just use the exe icon. Click OK. Start menu, programs, add folder, oops, new folder, regular. Copy, rename, paste, check power up, new folder, regular, real temp, and now we can add a shortcut to the real temp now. Okay, so we've got it installing in program files. We've got the shortcuts made. Registry, if your application's got registry, you can set your registry settings here, import reg files, or you can, if the program's installed, you can directly import the keys from the installed program. Deployment. Now you can make a single MSI package, or the resources next to it, single XE with the resources inside. It's probably easier to make an MSI, and if you want it to solo install, well, then you can just run it from command line, or you can make a XE and give command line arguments to the MSI file inside. So we're going to go, oops, real temp, oops, that's actually icon. Okay, so that's going to be the name of the MSI. to select output folder, which we pre-created on the desktop. User interface, dialogues. This is where you can customize dialogues. So your application, your company, progress, view readme file. So you can say show readme option and select readme. You can select to launch the application. So basically these dialogues will be visible at the end of the store, so they can click these boxes, click finish, and it will open the readme and open the application. And basically that's pretty much it. Conditions. There was something for Euler. Go back to resources, start menu, real time. Okay, well, and a shortcut to the copyright. Since I don't have settings to display the Euler, and shortcut to the readme file, so that sort of covers their copyrights. Okay, once that's done, you can click these up, click home, and click build. Now it'll ask you to save the project file. So you can just save the project file in the output folder. So it's real temp. Save, and it will basically build your package. So now that that's done, it's all saved. We can close that. Close that. Close. Close. So now in the output folder, we've got real temp MSI. You just double click that. Okay. And uninstall. May take a few minutes depending on your operating system. And as I told you before, so you can click these, go finish, you can view the readme, and there's the program. It's created a desktop shortcut to this application, and it's also created Tech Power Up, and you've got your start menu applications. And due to its 32-bit package, we can go program files, Tech Power Up, real temp, and there it is. I probably could have just left that folder from when I created that folder. I could have just left the files in there, just in the application directory, and it would have just installed into the first real temp. My bad, guys. So that's basically pretty much it. If you wanted to install it silently, again, you just run it from command line, or strap it in an XE with QN command line, or you can build it as a silent, and you can go control panel, programs, features, real temp, click uninstall, yes, and it'll uninstall the program. Well, I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and yeah, enjoy.